How can you ride him up there?
Barker Mountain Rodeo that's going on.
Barker Mountain Rodeo.
You let me!
Where's the one with all the horns?
There is none.
There isn't any.
Get off, Micah! Get off! Let me ride. Get off! Bye! You're gonna go! No! No!
Right in the corral.
Be ready, Micah! Micah! Don't let her in! I'll get you out. Come on.
Isaac hasn't dissed it yet.
What's that?
Isaac hasn't dissed it. Where's his leg yet?
Oh, right there.
Yep, right there.
Right there.
I hit a rock, Micah.
You hit a rock or
Stick
something.
sticking up right in there.
It was
I get down here.
Yeah, steak.
I think that goes out enough.
That was boring. Watch it. Move it, camera.
Oh, we almost ran you into that thing.
That was Micah there.
Yeah,
Well, how's your foot?
showing off.
You really got it clobbered, didn't you? Huh? Is it bleeding?
No.
I thought you hit that stub. You didn't hit that stub?
How
You
old
better go
is,
over and watch how they skin these things.
how old is Isaac
You
now?
should, because you may have to skin one by yourself. You may go out hunting by yourself next year.
So this is about 28 years ago then.
Oh, that's kind of naughty.
28, 29 years ago. He must be about 5, 6 there.
Yeah, Mike and I were trying to figure out what year it was.
Steve, take a picture of it. Steve, take a picture.
Are you riding out with her? I think she's about at it. Well, we got everybody involved. I wish I'd brought that tripod.
That's the second one.
I gotta try. I don't know if they're attached to that. That got itself, so you can get in the picture too, Steve?
Yeah, but I got to put it on. I mean, yeah, I can just. It's running right now. I'm not. You know, I can just
You
take.
can put it on a tripod and get in the picture yourself.
Oh yeah. See, I got it going. It's running right now.
He doesn't want to eat. Yeah, right here. No, hell no.
Yeah, take a picture of the bike.
This'll be Sherelle.
With the pet goose.
With the pet
Better
goose.
send me that goose yet, Steve.
Well, that was the plan, wasn't it? I was gonna take that monster home, doing the wrong way, then turning
Yeah.
this in his
Come
office.
over there behind, in front of the camera.
See what he's gonna do with the goose up there.
Who's the guy to the camera his back to the camera? Hey, Reed.
Yeah.
I think right here where they had your belt, I guess it'll survive.
Dented it.
I thought we were going to have him. I wasn't sure if Dick wasn't going to grab a knife and skin him. He said, "You mean you can't move at all?"
Here, B. Get down there. Come on now, get down there.
See what?
Good boy. He's really brave. He's been gone for 2 weeks, so he figures he gets talking to walk when he comes home, don't he?
Steve! What?
Yeah.
I can do it harder, but I don't want to.
Those two bucks were running together, and I both shot one. Then my hip fell, and I started to go down, and I looked back, and the deer was standing back up again. So I shot it again, and got down.
Well,
And I shot those deer. One was laying on top of the
I like
other.
that you have to get over that guy.
Breaking me bones.
See how it is?
Where's the right? That's the one I want to tangle with.
He smells to the high heaven.
Well, he was 5.
that isn't the same old one you had, is it?
Yeah, he
Not-
was 5 years.
That's the one you want to run.
I think
How do you get him out of
he
here?
said it was like 88,
Come on.
89.
Get out of here.
He doesn't come out unless he's good.
He don't come out easy, does he?
I think he's afraid.
Get in! Come on, Mike!
Come on.
Get out.
Got Dick in there yet. He's still in there.
He knows if he gets out here and this painting gets ridden, and he isn't coming out. He's already figured that.
You can't ride him in here.
Get in! Don't knock down the ladder!
Come on.
Come on, get ready. Ready? Come
Aha. See, he don't get out in that yard at all, does he?
No,
on!
Huh?
no.
Alright, push him. I'll go with that. Alright.
You got him now? Now how do we get you?
Don't stand by the door like you are.
Okay, we'll stand by the door so you don't get back in.
Oh my God. Got him.
Get a hold of him now. Goddamn kids. They just wrestle everything. You got him? You guys ready?
Let's go, Micah.
Watch out here. My turn. You got him?
No. Here we go.
We'll get up there so we can ride him together. Whoa! Take my ears.
Choked up the both of them.
Get in there, go.
Now, Dick, when you walk in a place downtown, they're all going to turn and look at you.
Well, we've been in the goat trap again, haven't we? He doesn't have as much spoiled meat on that one, though, does he? I mean, in and out.
89, right there.
Oh, okay, October 13th, 1989. There it is.
Yep.
89.
On film there.
Oh, this is another deer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
nice.
Does your mom get the flashlight with her and she bring it down? Or you do?
I think I got a light in here too.
When that one started, the first one that started investigating
Stuff I need to get. There you
Boy,
go.
it's getting dark, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
Oh, that's Brian.
Grab your satchel there.
Brian.
Yeah, Brian Taylor.
You got sharp
I
knives?
kept thinking he was Pat.
No, that wasn't Pat. That's Brian.
Okay.
Hey,
Brian?
Yeah. Now these
Yeah,
guys
they
are
don't-
older now.
Yeah.
The boys. I think this is 1 or 2 years after.
Who's Brian?
This is Stacy's boyfriend.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Always Stacy doing.
She's doing good.
Yeah,
Gone
let's
through
go
a
skin.
divorce.
Timmy! Timmy!
Oh, there's a nice
Yeah.
purple.
Got him in the car, Lance. Here, turn around so I can see his horns, BT.
Turn around.
Facing me, yeah, so kind of sideways so I can see his horns.
Like that?
Sideways.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't remember this buck.
Nice rack on him, huh? Turn him on around so I can see him some more. There you go.
Right there.
Yeah.
Where's the hook, Blake?
Okay.
He said he had one.
Turn what on?
Huh?
Turn what on?
I don't know. Let me see.
Get enough light to run that thing in here?
Oh, yeah.
Do ya?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, all those angles. Oh, shit, he throws more angles and stuff in there.
On that?
Let me.
So this will come out of here eventually. They just close that off. That'll eventually be stairwell stuff in the basement, just so they can live in the basement. And they finally got a roof over the goddamn thing so he could work here. Yeah. He didn't want to move in, just the basement. Yeah. But this little old cabin they had down here that they had lived in for 10 goddamn years, Eric says either we're going to move into the basement of that new place or you can talk to the judge. Enough of this shit.
I wanted to show all these great big beams and stuff in here. Now he's
Well,
got.
they didn't have much room in that little cabin for 4 people, did they?
Dick, how would you call these beams? They were purlins or something you put set down in there?
Mortars.
Oh, Mortise.
Mortise.
Yeah, there's a, what do they call it, the poop and some kind of construction.
See his wood dowels that he's got in there?
Yeah.
Holding those pieces all in?
These are all,
No nails in that
these are all
stuff.
mine tenons in here.
I don't know, did you ever see the pictures of when they raised this thing, Reed? I don't know if they ever, they took, well, that whole goddamn community was up there, they had a big picnic, and this big one here is the one they set up first, and in the meantime, while I had it stand in the goddamn air, they didn't have anything to support it with, until they got another one in there, and they could tie them, see? Well, that son of a bitch is heavy. Oh, yeah, I bet it is. And they were doing it with an old car jack and kept running out of the roof. He said, we got all these guys with pipe poles, tuba boards holding this son of a bitch up, about 20 guys. So,
Well, that's the hell of a chimney he's got there too, isn't it, for a stove timer?
yeah, you betcha, that's the way to go.
That ain't that cheap stuff, that's a good, heavy wall pipe.
Yeah, that's thick stuff. I suppose that's 1/4 inch wall on it, I suppose, yeah.
Boy, it sure did a nice job.
Well, he's only been working on this now. See, he had the foundation when the fire was here. Yeah. And he had poured the foundation, that's all he had. So what was that, maybe 4 years ago? Yeah. So while they were working on this fire, he was telling me that these gas cannons come down off. They come down off, it started up here about further on the mountain. And it came through, see, and it started coming this way. And they're working all night. They got a couple of gas cannons, a couple of loggers out of Omac was working with them. And they were running double fire rate. When you see this big old open hunk of rock down there, he says they took both of the goddamn cats right down over the side of this son of a bitch. And old Mike says, doesn't that make you nervous? He said, just when I get both tracks in the air at the same time, they run right down to the bottom of the goddamn canyon back in here, the other side of the town, running right to the rock. Here, turned around, come back out of this son of a bitch, and then they started heading down to my place because it's like they was coming down on them. If it had come up from the bottom, it'd been like a chimney header. See, it came down from the top. And he says, well, and Mike says, well, let's go on down to Germans. He says, nobody ain't worth getting killed in here for. He says, and that's the only thing up. He says, let's go down to his place. He says, he's got the only place we're staying out here. So they all went down to my place about, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Brought those cats down and they run a double fire breaker on my place. And then they all went out and they got the lawnmowers out there and they just cut the goddamn lawn. And then watered the grass around, saying. And that's what saved her. And And then about 4 in the morning, they had to pull out of my place because the goddamn fire was coming down there, see? So then they went back to County Road and started working on the fire break again, see? Well, the goddamn DNR made those cat scanners leave about half a mile of goddamn break open and they turned them sideways. Instead of finishing that half a mile, I drove around this and they said that was shooting the gap in and I drove into a fucking region and inferno out there in that goddamn road. We just fought for our lives all day on that goddamn road. Hey Dick, let me ask you something before you run off. See how he's got the dowel here? He must have cut a slot in here, huh? Yeah, he cut the slot there and they like that. He cut those slots in there and I don't know how he got things there now. Yeah, and they just sit down in there and then he drives a pin in there. You can see that here we're winning on this one here. You see what the width is there? Yeah. Cuts that all out and it goes down in there and puts it in there.
When they set this beam on, when they set this beam on, they have to be in place when they set them on. And then when they set it on, it just locks it all together.
Yeah, man. See now he pinned that beam in, see too. Yeah, I see that. Yeah. Oh shit, he did that. What a goddamn cut there. Yeah, no kidding. And the cut, and so they come out right. Jesus Christ, all those little fancy cuts you
See right here. This is the kind of stuff you use for that kind of.
Wow, that's that, right?
Come out. Sit there and spend an hour making one cut.
Well, he did bring a little power plant up, see, a little Honda power plant, so he could run his power tools up here.
What's that block of, on that beam right there? What is that for?
Oh, I don't know, he stuck some stuff here and there, you know, for holding up something, just had to take it down. See, here's where he's come all the way through it.
Oh, yeah, with that big beam there.
And, that's a lot of farting around.
He says,
I'll be son of a bitch if I could see myself coming home and sawing this into regular lumber for Christ's sake, you know. He said, that is clear shit. That's all you see that kind of timber.
Yeah.
Not stripping that big negative.
Yeah.
But he does pretty good work for a hippie.
Yeah, really.
He don't live in a cave like some of them around up here.
Boy, that's pretty nice.
There was a 2-point in that bunch?
Yeah, 2.6 does.
Oh, you darn.
Then I ran into 2 down at the bottom after I got my pickup. I was coming back. I saw 2 white-tailed does.
You did?
Look, one of them had their flag up, and the other one had its tail down between its legs, you know. And the front one was with its tail between its legs, and the other one was going, you know, big old white tail going like that.
Yeah.
And I stopped. I went around the corner. There's a whole bunch of little short pine trees, and I got out and I walked back up there. And you think I could see them things again? No way. I couldn't see them. I mean, there's no trees up there.
Yeah, they just disappeared.
But they weren't. What were you going to show me? Oh, well, they blocked her, but you can see her here. If I'm here, it's blocked.
Yeah.
Half the water stays for hours.
Well, we have to.
I can help skinning on this one. I mean, you know, I could do that if you just sit there.
Yeah, come on, I'll show you how to do that.
Because I know, I got the skin. You just keep pulling skin and cutting that white crap.
That's what those are.
Well, go over, BT. Hold him up over here. Drag him on over in the sun over here where I can get a shot of it. Yeah, it's getting chilly.
Oh, I remember that.
No, he was,
That's the buck that Reed Carlisle shot down in the cut down there. That buck that you guys, that 4x? And then BT shot this one up on top of the hill.
Hey, there you go, BT.
Yeah. You see that steak?
Just turn your sideways so I can see his horns. There you go.
Yeah.
Big horn.
Yeah, that's the buck. Brian, his name is Brian Taylor. We call him BT.
Okay. Over the fireplace.
In here
Silly barking a lot there.
Well, let's take him down and we'll go down and get him skinned down here.
All right. Well, let's wait. Do you make up your mind? What? Do you make up your mind? Well, yeah, I want you to. I haven't got a whole bunch with me. I only got about $200.
Well, don't worry about it. Here, just hold on to it. Just hold on. When you gonna come up and get it? I don't give a shit.
I don't know,
when you
probably
come and
go. Well, I gotta put an engine in my Chev next weekend.
Just remember one thing. If you don't get her before Thanksgiving, you might not get her till
Yeah,
spring.
yeah, yeah.
Because that's the snow, that's the one that's serious.
Well, I'm
It
going
comes
elk
in.
hunting the first week of November.
So, just hold on to your money. I gotta find the title on the son of a bitch. I got all them goddamn rigs and I got the title on every one.
Even if you don't put it on the... Congratulations, hey, thanks. All right, good luck, and I know you make Steve a fine son-in-law.
Hey, come here, you son of a gun. Hey, don't shoot me.
She didn't marry him, did she?
No.
Okay, hey, be careful.
Really?
You're headed down to Colorado, and don't hurt yourself.
Geez, we really,
Hope Larry, everything's all right with Larry.
$19.90.
What year did you first start going?
Oh, here we go.
yeah, there's a green light in the bottom.
Let's see. It was around.
Oh, right there, right there.
Oh, I went the first time in 1976, and then the next time I went was in 1984,
Way in the bottom.
and then I went up there almost 3 years or 4 years, and then we bought the ranch.
Welcome here. You got your coffee.
Can you see? Huh? Okay, now telephoto is like so.
Where's telephoto?
Right here with your fingers. Right in here. Yes. See it. Watch the picture going now. Just take the picture photo away.
I was gonna go to deer, you want to put a deer value on that deer of yours?
Sure. Okay, see it come in close now to the back part away. Let's zoom back.
Gary,
Yeah?
it's too dark to shoot, man. Come on. Besides, I haven't got my makeup on yet.
Well, it's an ugly sight, because I'm
I
zoomed.
bet it is ugly. I bet it is ugly.
Huh?
Yeah, he's just about 100 yards down there.
Oh, that's the morning he was. We walked over there and see that buck right there.
Oh, yeah.
That was a nice shot from this rock.
I was on that rock and dropped him right there.
Right up against it.
Gary was videoing it.
You know, watch right after it. Beautiful shot. Very nice. Yeah, they just go whole thing of chuckers.
A lot of chuckers were on that hill over there.
There's probably 6. Another good dozen more here. They'll come up into the sky view right now, see?
Oh, those are pigeons, Gary.
What do you call these pigeons up here?
Yeah, there's mountain pigeons.
It's a dead fucking deer. That's pretty country, man.
We didn't get any pictures of that deer you shot yesterday, did we? Okay, well.
November 3rd. This must be a bunch of stuff I put together on the hunting things,
Uh-huh.
from what I can figure out.
Well, I always wanted to be a star, so I thought I'd shoot this little introduction myself. What I want to do is kind of narrate what you're going to see on this particular film. Actually, you're going to see 3 different hunting trips, or 3 different trips to Colorado. 2 of them were hunting trips. One of them was just a filming trip that I did back last July. So what you're going to see first is the 1988 Colorado hunt that I was on with my brothers and my dad. Then I went back again to my brother's house back there in July of this last year. We went up on the hill, shot some bucks and some elk in their velvet while we were driving around the roads. And then the last segment that you'll see is the 1989 hunt that we were on up there in Colorado here a few months ago. So sit back, relax, grab some popcorn, and put your coat on because we show some cold weather up there. Hope you enjoy the film as much as we did.
That's one of the main troubles with hunting deer. This mark. That's very hot. That's what we have to do. You don't see it that thick, but it doesn't get people running their way up there. Is it working?
Well, here we are. Standing here in front of the T&L Guide Service. Kind of take a look at some of the types of bucks that can be expected to be found up in this area. Some of the size of the elk horns that can be expected to be found up in this area. Why don't we go ahead and, out of the T&L Guide Service, I want to meet the Larry Sherrill. Here he is. Yeah.
You can see it's a little cloudy today. It's been a little snow. We hope to have about a foot of snow on the ground by tomorrow, opening day. I'm gonna go up and try to take some trophy elk and deer, and I've got a couple of old boys from California and a couple of good old boys from Washington, and they're gonna team up.
Colorado, was it by there?
Yeah, it was.
Was this place?
No, it wasn't this place, but it's only about
I've been seeing a lot of animals
5 or
up
6
there, and I'm
miles
sure
on
these
up the
guys are
road.
Gonna do real well this year.
Okay. Well, how have you done so far this year? This is the 3rd season. We had the first 2 seasons. How'd you do on those?
Well, right now we're 100% success ratio with the hunters we've taken up there for elk and deer. They've all seen a lot of trophy bucks. Some of them got some real nice bucks, and elk we've taken some nice.
This
elk.
was my brother.
Oh, okay.
And he drank himself to death. He was a
Fade this
cop.
in and out.
He was going up on this hunt.
Yeah.
Okay, have them come on over and introduce themselves.
Did he ever come over to Jeff?
No, yeah, Larry was up here.
Right.
Yeah, he'd come up twice. I think.
That somebody mentioned Larry.
Yeah.
Mike.
Yeah.
Randy.
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay.
So that's my dad.
We're getting,
My,
getting anxious to get up on the mountain.
My
so,
brother there
I
is
guess
talking. My dad,
break here and
my other
take
brother,
some
and
film
then
after we
Reed
start up
Carlisle
there.
over there.
Okay, that sounds like a
Yeah.
good deal. I'll kind of move around and
we'll be going up.
Does. Looks like there's 6 does just standing right in there. Good looking deer. They're right here in front of the house up here.
What's that? How old was your brother?
57. That's quite a sight to see them deer standing right in front of the house like that.
There's one right there.
I think Mike's brother-in-law, he was only like 47 or something.
They were all like the same one.
His dad.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's just a little far. Yeah, you got one in there right there.
Can I get enough? Up and around.
This is the ranch that we're on now.
Does that record voice too?
Yeah.
You get any shots of those deer coming up the hill?
Yeah,
I wondered
just a
if
couple of them. So those were 2 small bucks you went up over that ridge?
Yeah, there were a couple of, I think one was probably a 3-point, the other one was just a little 2-point working on.
We could see them when they back from the other side back there, but they were running around the other side.
We gotta go up the upper cabin in the morning. And we'll hunt out that big saddle and those 2 big draws up there.
Okay.
And I think we get in some elk up there in the morning.
Okay. Yeah, me too. Cabin. Coming down into it. It's got a little snow on the ground down in there.
Got a little dust in here. You can tell the temperature's a little cooler up here, can't you, Doris?
Yeah, it is. It's sure nice up here. Boy, here's some beautiful country. I mean, it is nice. The beautiful terrain here. Now, this is your lower cabin.
This is the lower cabin here.
And how many cabins you got here on the ranch?
We have 2 cabins about like this one here. Our upper cabin now is about another 2,500 feet on up.
On up beyond this big ridge?
That's just at about 10,000 feet up there. You're about 8,000 feet right here, 7,800 or so. And then here, fellas, come on in and we'll start unpacking this gear here.
Yeah, it looks like you got a little bit of wood stacked up there.
Yeah, we probably ought to get a fire going in here and get this place warmed up a little bit.
This is one of the bucks here that came off the ranch here. Looks like one of the ones that are killed. He's about 26, 27 inch 4-point there, looks like.
Yeah, that's one of our typical bucks up here.
Yeah, we've seen quite a few.
Both of my brothers, he fell off of a roof and went on a job and hit his head on the concrete and killed him.
I'll walk on in, take a look, and
Yeah.
see what the facilities are. Oh, you got the... Mr. Cheryl, was that picture take,
Yeah.
that picture take, video take in here? You don't need a light or anything in here, huh? No, nothing.
Yeah, let me grab a broom and stick that there. Where's the broom? Let's see.
Well, there's the main item of the whole thing right there. It's kind of nice to have one of those.
We're going to get a fire going here just to warm the place up a little. Yeah, we need to do that for sure.
We don't need to clean this out or anything, huh?
Let's, no, I'll probably be alright.
Pretty full. Got a little diesel fuel here maybe, huh?
Yeah.
Well, looks like here's a that's 300 Winchester mag here. Bargain hunter float. That's out of Milwaukee up here for getting better than this.
All right, boys, I'm gonna shut her down here for a second, and we'll take a picture of something else.
Right down there in this little ridge, yeah.
Yeah. Got Randy down here in the front. Hey, Buckwheat. Yeah. I got a copy of you. All right.
How far can that thing carry your boy?
Hey, it's picking up everything you say right now.
Come on out here, we're gonna look up over this bluff right here and catch that 30-inch full point standing down there with his horn up his ass.
Hey, Reed, there's an elk down there, Reed.
Hey, there's a bunch of them.
Yeah, there's several of them. Maybe so I can get down on them.
Hey, they're coming up here.
Yeah, they're down in those trees, down in that brush down in there.
Stay down.
Okay. Let me try to, I got the camera on them. I'm trying to catch some pictures.
Coming right to us.
Yeah, there's one standing down in there. He's standing down over there. They're over the other side of that hump down in there. Right in those trees. I can't.
There's another one. Where's that one that was down in there?
Yeah.
I can't see that one that come up first. It's gone somewhere.
Yeah. Hey, there's one right there. Right down in that brush pile right down in there. Get him with the camera. Yeah, he's down in there. He's right down in there. He just come across. He's standing up. You can just see the top of his head and about half of his chest down in that brush pile. Can you see him?
Yeah, see? Yep, he's there.
Yeah, hold on. I'm going to go ahead and take him because I think we got to take him right now.
Okay, here.
So, hold on just a second. And I'll go ahead and... Yeah, I got him. I got a good shot on him. Hold on a minute. Hold on. I'm going to go ahead and take him.
He's right there below them Quakers.
Yeah, he's right. I'm going to walk down. I'm going to...
Hey, you know what?
Yeah, he's down.
He's down, huh?
Yeah, I can see him down there.
Okay.
He's down right on that. I'll make sure he's kicking a little bit.
Let's see if I can see him down here on the...
Boy, he just went down in a pile. He's just laying there on the side. Great big 2-point. Nice bull. That's a nice bull.
Hell, I can see him right from here through the finder. Yeah, he's kicking a little bit.
Yeah. I saw him kick it a second ago. He went down in a pile. Boy, he just folded up and went down right now, just hard.
Where did them others go?
They went on down around the back of this quaky patch over through here, and
Let's see if I can see him there. Show me what a good hunter looks like.
Hey, a good hunter is only as good as his rifle. Here's a 257 Weatherby mag, and brand new, first time out this year, first animal. Dumped him, it just piled him up in a pile, just drove him right down.
Huh.
Cannot believe it. Boy, that's a nice gun. Yeah.
Done the job.
Yeah, I can't believe it. Boy, it's a flat shooting gun.
Yeah.
I want to take another. He's still down. I see him. He's just laying there. He is not moving. Yeah, he's not moving at all down there. I see him. You see his horn sticking up. Boy, he just went down in a pile just right now. Just boom.
Let's go get him.
One right down. Well, let's wait to make sure he's dead. We'll give him a couple minutes or so.
Alrighty.
And we wait and check him other one now. There he is. There he is. There he is. Yeah, he's down. Boy, he's down. He's down. Well, let's walk on over to him. We'll see what he looks like over there. Yeah. Nice bull. Nice bull. Nice 2-point. Yeah, he's nice 2-point. Nice bull. Yeah, I don't know what. Took him right off that knob right up there where those rocks are. Must be about 200 yards down here. 175 to 200 yards. It's quite a ways down the pike down here.
I think the two of us will put him in that truck either.
No, that's what I didn't think so either.
Yeah, I don't think that'll take more than two of us to lift him in the truck.
Yeah, he's a nice bull. Really a nice bull.
He's really a good size animal.
We'll go around there and grab his horns and we'll take a look at him. I checked him. He's dead on a doornail.
Oh my. He's big.
Yeah, he's a great, boy, he was big. I saw that other spike, it was down below here about 75 yards and those other cows that run through.
He is a big, big animal.
Lift it, turn around, straddle his horns and we'll kind of get a shot of what he looks like. Yeah, that's a nice one. Yeah, he's a nice animal. Yeah, nothing wrong with him at all.
I think if he can get that truck right down through that gully, we can load him right in the back of the truck.
Yeah. Boy, I'll tell you one thing, that guide said right there on that point, and that is exactly where I was. And I wasn't there 5 minutes when that elk come out through that other side over there, and I hollered at you over a whistle, waved at you to come over.
Yeah. Just backed up here too and load him up.
Yeah, that was kind of a hard one.
You guys jump in the back, Reed, and I'll give you right back up there. Yeah, Dad.
Yeah, put that up in the front up there. Don't hurt your back. Oh, hey, Pop, yeah, hold him up there.
There's a lot of spikes in that bunch, Steve.
Oh, shit, there was 6 of them in there.
That's a big animal there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Same size as believe it.
Hey, California kid.
Yeah, you got a California kid here, and
That's
congratulations
my
there.
dad talking here.
Whatever. Whoever
All
got
right, all right, boys, let's go, because I'm telling you, there's some big bucks over the draw here, and I know exactly where they're at. We got to roll them up.
Okay, let's go. Oh, we just finished getting that Reed Carlisle out of Seattle.
They bring me along for laughs, I think.
Yeah. Well, funny thing, I've been bringing him along for 22 years, so I guess he's a pretty funny fella. Yeah. We'll put this away and see if we can find us a buck down in this brush down here, and we'll be back in a few minutes. Down. Nice 4-point buck. Nice 4-point buck. Yeah, here's the guide. Boy, I'm really doing good today. This guide is unbelievable. Listen, I want to get a close-up of the guide here. Yeah, well, what do you think?
We've probably seen, I don't know, 150 deer today, maybe 25 or 30 good bucks. 50 or 60 elk. One old boy missed a nice bull this morning, and then we had another old boy get a real nice 2-point bull this morning. So we're just starting. This is our first day, our first morning.
Okay. Well, boy, there was 2 big bucks that just come up there was with him. Boy,
Yeah,
those were.
There was probably 25 or 30 bucks right in this draw right here.
Yeah, those bucks are going. They were big, man. They were big. Whew. Well, okay. I guess we get to the fun part now. So we'll get back with him. Going up the hill there. The other fellows are right across the canyon. They shot 4 times, and he thinks one of them hit that buck, so he's going to go out and check that out. We'll get a close-up of him. Boy, that Larry Sherrill, he can really knock them bucks down. Really find them for us, and really, really do a good job. Yeah, this old buck right here, boy, that's a nice buck. Nice 4-point buck. Yeah, we'll kind of move over to him. Oh, he's not a 4, he's a 5. We hadn't even just got up to him. He's a 5 and a 4. Yeah, we kind of get around here, get an idea of how big his rack is. Boy, he's got a big rack on him. But he's not as big as the other 2 bucks that come out of here. Yeah, he's not as big as them other 2 bucks. Yeah, you can kind of take a look at him. Geez, he's a nice deer. Nice buck. Nice rack. Kind of give you an idea of the country we're hunting up in here. Yeah.
I like that, son.
Yeah, it's all right.
Is that a nice one?
That looks good. Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, you're gonna hang this. You're gonna see that hanging on the old boy's wall down there. And them old boys come by there. I can say, well, boys, there he is. There's a big 5 and a 4 with a good set of eye guards. Double set of eye guards. He's got little feeders here down here, like little goat horns. And I tell you what, boys, I'm proud of that buck. That is a nice buck, isn't it? Is that a nice buck, Randy?
Yes, sir. That's a nice buck.
Yes, sir.
Up on the hill up here, mountain up here.
I want to tell you, boys, there's a whole bunch of nice bucks.
Shot him on the dead run, right through the eye. At 500 yards on the dead run.
That's a big buck there. That old buck will probably field dress 300. That's a nice buck. And,
300, 350 at least.
that was a nice big old 3-point right there, Steve. Look at that big 3-point.
Boy, that big 3 is turning kind of sideways. He's sure got a high rack on.
Oh, isn't that a nice buck?
Oh, that's a big buck.
That's a nice, look at the size, look at the height of that rack.
Big high rack.
What do we got here, boys?
Well, sure, guide, we got, looks like we got a 5 and a 4 and a bunch of 4s, no, 2 5s.
That's the one you took this morning right here, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a nice buck.
Yeah.
Boy, that's a nice buck. I'm gonna hang him on my wall.
It ain't bad for a
Hey,
day.
look there, guide. I sure appreciate this here, guide.
Congratulations.
Yes, sir.
That's a nice buck.
Just about to give the guy 20 bucks on there like that.
That there's a nice buck. I'm sure proud of him. He's gonna be hanging on my wall down there. And, you ever come down to visit me down there in California? I'll show you that buck.
Well, I guarantee you, I understand you got a bear hunt down there that I might trade you a little expertise in deer hunting.
That's right. You come down there and I got that there old Happy Jack guide service down there in bear service. And you got the deer service in the elk out here. We'll combination there and put them there together.
I heard that.
All right.
That sounds good to me. Hey,
We got
I guarantee I'm gonna go down there and hunt one of them bear one of these days.
Well,
I understand you got the best dogs in California.
Well, I would say they're pretty good. They're pretty good.
They're good.
We've had some good luck with them. And looking forward for all you old boys come down there and do a little bear hunting with us down there. Because,
But one thing about this country, we can sure hang some meat up here.
oh, you got it hanging here.
I don't like the hunt.
Did you see that big old,
Them mosquitoes bother me so bad.
know that big old elk there? Hanging
That's
there.
nice elk.
I'm gonna get out of the picture here and I gotta get to work here.
Yeah, I shot that buck right up in the edge of those quakies up right up in there. And give him an idea. Right up on that side hill, stand right up in front of the top of those trees, and a buck come up out of the quakies. Right across in there, he shot that nice buck, nice 5 and 4. Made a drive. Thing about it is, we decided that since this great big patch of quakies hasn't been hunted, you can see here from the cabin. There's a dead one they found out in the brush out there. Big buck. This is Monday, 3rd day. Another old boy got him. Elk here. And we'll kind of back off to him and have a look at him. Nice big spike bull. Great big sucker.
Aaron?
Yeah.
Can I
Yeah, this is
borrow
kinda
this
funny,
tape
the horn
and take it
going down
home,
the
and then I'll do the DVD and everything?